no student wanted to hear NDC. So the NDC boys, they were hiding to do their meetings. They won't do their meetings in the open. But MPP TESCON took things for granted. And there was a time I was commending NDC for their transformation. It was misconstrued. Today, I won't let any fear grip me. I will face the reality and let people misconstrue it. But that is the reality. Our friends in the NDC decided not to give up. They went into rebranding of their party. They branded their party to make it attractive to students. I remember Casford Hall, my own cousin, was contesting for Casford Hall presidency. I was his campaign manager. Last minute he lost. And after the election, we were told that, there was some NDC pickup at Ogwa Hall area. And he was talking to the president. Somebody used as campaign propaganda. So that is what made the student vote against him. But today, 10 may even be popular than TESCO. Today, students are able to proudly say, I'm NDC, because of the branding. So the NDC, MPP people listening, listen well and stop sleeping. When we won the first time in the year 2000, we were so happy. The NDC was devastated. They even feared to go to the radio stations. But within 2 years, they brought themselves together. To the extent that by 2004, they were able to reclaim some of the seats we snatched from them in 2000. By 2008, they had made themselves formidable to snatch power. Then we went back to prepare ourselves for 2016 after the disappointment in 2012, and we got back power, got the highest majority seats ever, 169. Again, we went to sleep. We thought it was all about free SHS. Whereas our friends were
part no view. And Afenyo asema woka no e no kre. Bekasa Ghana Bekasa and straight my minia executive director for Global Info Analytics Musa Dankwa enkodi enkomo abedi line na ebefa minia akwaba
meje osobo bi
nyame adom boko de
adom ode ache
ami the radiase so pacho when you adaje tie honorable Alexander Kwamina Afenyo Markins on MPP not attractive to students when you create tape ni
be me that ni akonye in fact all Canada me check
I see
Okasawo Unimark program be invite here. So I was there when he was talking.
Cyber trans no mudi nkomo.
Yes, vaguely, yes.
About his statement, mudi nkomo about his statement no.
Oh, that be private chat ticket.
Oh, okay, but more Bobi be also.
That be.
Because maybe I can make us too many and I will start asking myself questions. Anyway, but on making that statement, again about
JB I felt it was an honest admission on his part. as a very seasoned politician. Say obey statement, no. And you see, you cannot deceive yourself forever. At a point in time, or say you to say we are now. Be the amount. I think what he said was honest, was sincere, and there's no difference from what he said to what we have in the data.
By 3 months in all this research we bet to abonting. Kasani be ye be bring. So compare notes any asema or kanya. The question is, hey, they no MPP abedru baby modru. Yes, the data is there, the figures are there, but what happened?
I don't know how old is this current album. So more party album here. And who Susan so about one day. It's as if said the album was actually tailored towards amount where they can contribute meaningfully to the discussion of the MPP and make MPP attractive. Over time, I think a lot of the young people know, only the next generation leaders know, they were not part of the MPP discourse. Either as delegates who can influence what happens in the party. So the party drifted away from the next generation of leaders.
So what can say omutimi and communicate well? What is the meaning? By age and I say what is the criteria?
You see, communication depends on who you are communicating to. You have to communicate with them differently. You don't communicate with them the way I communicate with those who are about 45 and 50. No.
Mami example. Example of say communicating to the Gen Zs and example of communicating to your friends say titilefui.
Sure. Gen Z, they are internet savvy. Bit na fact check who's on the move. Who can be correct? They can fact check and prove you wrong. Once they are able to catch you once, twice, 3 times, next time who can you here? So you must communicate honestly, devoid of falsehood, and nema and twasumo. For nema uka ubi awakusukra or bed doubtun. Try and avoid that. It may be hard, but communicate effectively and also honestly.
But Basan can be say MPP communicators who are maybe come. We look at my brother Miracles Abuaje, the deputy who is my sister Jennifer Quinn. I mean, come on, even when you look at social media activists say PK Sapon and say Obama, George Quatin, they are barely young guys.
But I think they can do a survey of how effective their marketing or their communication strategy has been, both in government and in opposition. They will find out. Because we share from senior high to tertiary levels. No. MPP has lost them in droves.
Why? Just because of how MPP is communicating?
I don't know the answer to the why question because when you study on the why, yet.
I see. But on top of your head, what do you see?
I don't think in the last election, from now and going forward, no, the youth has seen, say, they are addressing their problem.
I see.
So, if you tackle the youth challenges, you have a problem with the youth. A typical example in the last election, the top 3 issues are economy, jobs, education. The economy was hitting everybody, including the youth, but the jobs were much more impacting the youth than anybody else. And the MPP campaign at the time didn't focus on the top 3 or top 2. They focused on the last 3. Free education. And the free education itself was problematic.
Why?
Because almost call free education, and when you, in fact, in the program of Kasayano, somebody was asking them, how many of you enjoy the free education? Look, people didn't want to say they have enjoyed it. People say no, menkahu. But looking at their ages, no, they were indeed part of the free education, but they were running away from it. These are young graduates. Probably they came to university about 4 years ago. So they must have enjoyed the free education. But they didn't want to be linked to free education. The brand has been damaged in their eyes.
And
then you have to ask political commentators.
Because Uche Afenyo Kasemwa, first, they were appealing to students. Akrachi for any GMPP. One more yes, academicians any GMPP. So why the sudden turn?
You know what I can read from the data is that Nkwalano almost far senior high free lumuno. It wasn't a good experience for them. They still remember it.
I see.
I believe if it was done well, they would have remembered the positive side of it. But those who enjoyed it now, it appears the parents were the ones who were happy with it. But the students who went through the free education are not.
I'm struggling to accept this. Yeah, but I'm struggling to accept it.
No, they need to do a lot of rebranding. And I think starting from branch level elections is a good place to start. Encouraging the young people to join the branches. Encouraging the young graduates to be delegates. So that they will be attracting their people or fellow people who are graduates or who are senior high school holders
but
MPP for different directions.
But unfortunately, Akroma Congress, delegates, old ones now, and a flag bearer, and some of my I bet Twabai or more executives. That's from the polling station level to constituency to regional and to national.
And they are more approach and more choose, but however they do it at the branch level, that is where the effort must be made, because that's where you build the party for the future.
Ubetimi akase free MPP, young fans say for the past 8 years, 16, before 16, and another 16. These two leadership, their impact on the MPP political party.
I believe who have been more impactful positively. Because the crop of people are here who join Kufono, they kind of, transition through after 8 years, Markins were there. But share this Narado regime, I don't think young men were, for them to become role models, for them to become somebody, or some people who are the younger ones. Narado government was very old politicians.
Okay, old politicians are. How?
The average age of people in Narado government, so it wasn't low, it was very, very high.
Yes. Not just a question for number of goodies, and Apasoka.
No, I think they have looked into the future by bringing more young guys into the fold.
I see. Very villain. Anyway, me bacho o last data on a school for na wama yensa akebi because a conversation I say sorry, then we can look at it properly and digest it.
Mate.
Yeah, that's me say only Edin Komo. All right. So Musa Dankwa, Executive Director for Global Info Analytics, and Kasaya na uti and somewhere Warozia. Wabobon sim bebre so and mama na ye calculate ye MPP omo Kufuado aban enkrofo a wa appoint omo na oka ensun bomu a na omo age ni number 600 years 700 omo nimpa oka edu emumbumu a no mo ye edu 1000 years 1000 years wa omubumu ya. So the issue is about whether the party is attractive or na se uru wiase na se ugidi se 12 Ghana cedis dollar 12 Ghana cedis 14 almost omuja was say 14.75 as I say. Let's take it 15 cedis. Let's agree. Now you need penalty. We are now see 15 cedis per $1. A better chain. 12 cedis per